Ferraro, Bay Area News Group. Draymond, you talk about what you guys got from your bench today. They scored 50 points for you, and how does that impact those of you who are starting and get a little time to take a break?
I mean, that's huge. When our bench plays that way, they give us a huge boost. And tonight, Andre was phenomenal off the bench. Festus was phenomenal. Sean. Mo, all those guys who came in, LB, they did a great job off the bench. Andy came in and gave us some good minutes. So, it was great. It was definitely what we needed. And, like I said, when the bench is clicking like that, we're tough to beat.
Draymond, Jimmy Durkin, Bay Area News Group. A lot of people have talked about the Thunder's rebounding advantage. Well, you guys out-rebounded by 9 tonight. What did you guys do to kind of turn that around?
You just got to hit bodies. When the shot go up, you can't be watching looking for the rebound. You got guys like Adams and Cantor, Russ, always flying in there, trying to get the rebound. So you got to hit bodies. And, even sometimes when those big guys are going for it, it's hard for us to get the rebound. You got to just keep them off and let the guards come clean them up sometimes. So, I think we did a great job of that tonight, team rebound, and that's something we got to continue to do throughout the course of the series.
Draymond, way back here. Tim Calico, Mercury News, way back here. What did you think when you saw Steph go over the front row like that and then stay there? I think you ran over there to try to get him out. He stayed down for a while. What were you thinking?
I was just hoping he was okay. I mean, flying over the, seats like that, you don't know if it's his leg, if it's his elbow, if it's his head, so you don't, it's tough. So, just hoping that he was okay. And once, I got over it, I saw he was starting to get up. So, it was good. But elbow's definitely a little puffy.
Yeah. And what do you think that third quarter flurry from Steph, we've seen it before, what do you think triggered that? What got him going there?
When we're moving the ball around like we were, that's the key. That's when we're at our best. And I think, tonight we did that. And you look and the score is all spread out across the score sheet. And that's when we're tough to guard. And most importantly, we got stops. And once we got stops and we're able to get out in transition, you're able to get a couple transition threes, and all of a sudden those ones in the half court comes a little bit easier. And that's what we did tonight. We let our defense lead the offense there in that second half, and that's what got us going.
Draymond, Colin Resch with NBC Bay Area. That third quarter, when you took control, it almost looked like you guys were playing a makeshift zone. In particular, you. Were you just reading and reacting, or were you playing in that certain spot?
Just reading and reacting. At the end of the day, they got two guys who you cannot let beat you. They've proven time and time again that they can beat you and they can do it easily. So they got two guys that you really have to focus on, and I think we did a better job tonight on those. KD was 11 for 18, but, overall I think, we kind of made him slow down a little bit when he had it going, and we did a good job on Russ. But the most important thing was we did a good job on everybody else. Look at the score sheet last game, and all those guys were getting off, and that's when it's tough, when they're tough to beat. So, it's important that we really lock in on those two guys and make someone else beat you.
I believe a 9-0 run to set up the third quarter.
It was great. When you go into halftime with an 8-point lead, and, with the momentum, that's what you want, leaving off the floor. And then you try to build on that coming out in the second half, which we did to start the third quarter. It's very important, to close out. Our mantra is always close quarters and close out the half. And so, we did that, and that helped us rolling into that third quarter, to really come out and have it going already and trying to build on what we had just finished there in that first half.
Draymond, Steve Byrne, Barry, sports guy. Last game, you went 9 for 20, but in 20 shot attempts. Tonight, 9. Was that just the flow of the game, or did you come into this one thinking be more of a facilitator?
A little bit of both. I knew, coming into this one, I took 20 shots last game. I don't think, many of them were bad shots. A couple of them were bad shots. But, tonight I knew that, driving in the paint, look to kick out some more. Those guys are really athletic, and, they collapse. So, just try to take advantage of the situation. And, I knew also coming in this game that I got to facilitate a little bit more. That's when we're at our best, and so I tried to do a little bit of that, and, it worked out. But, if the game say shoot, I'm going to shoot. And if the game say pass, I'm going to pass. I'm a player that plays off field, and I just went with my field tonight.
Hey, Draymond. Phil Barber, Santa Rosa Press Democrat. After Game 1, you guys were very calm and poised in here, and you were the next day as well. Did it feel like business as usual, or was there a little more intensity behind the scenes coming into this game?
Nah, everybody's loose like we always are. And even when we lose, it's still business as usual, you know. So it's we are ourselves, you know. We're not looking at it saying, "Oh, we're panicking. We need to tighten up." You know, when times get rough, that's when you got to be yourself more so than any time. You can't tense up and try to change up, and we didn't do that. You know, we kept our same approach the way we approach any game. We knew we needed to come out and win this game, but you know, our approach works, and so we did that and worked out.
Antonio Harvey, Sacramento Observer. Draymond, you tied up the series, you're 1-1. Now you're about to go on the road. So, you know, what's the task at the hand? I know you want to get the victory, you know, to pull it out in the next arena, in Thunder Arena. Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they did their job. You know, they came and won one. When you're going on the road in the playoffs, your motto is always go win one game, and they did that. You know, now it's up to us to do our job and go win one game and try to take home court advantage back. So, you know, Game 3 will be important. It's not the end-all, be-all, but, you know, it's a game that we want to win. And, you know, when you win by the margin that we won by tonight, it makes it a little bit tougher, you know, because usually the other team's pissed off, and usually the team that won by that amount has to, you know, usually relax a little bit. Now, being down 1-1, I don't think that will affect us that much, but it's something that we have to be conscious of and make sure that we come out with the focus level and intensity level that it takes to win a road game in NBA playoffs in the Western Conference Finals.
Two more on the right.
Brian Brinkley, KFOR, Oklahoma City. Draymond, it seemed like you guys were more active defensively tonight than you were in Game 1. They didn't like that. They were very comfortable on offense. Did you get that feeling as well?
I think we were a lot more active, and that's what it takes, you know, to beat a team like this. You know, they're a very good scoring team. You know, they were right up there with us with top scoring in the league this year, and they've proven over and over again that they can do that. So, you know, it was important for us to be active, and we did that. Now we need to continue to do that for the rest of this series because that's the key to us winning. It's the defensive end.
Hey, Draymond, Michelle Steele from ESPN. Coach said nothing stood out to him about Steph Curry's flurry in the third quarter. Would you feel the same way, that it was basically back to normal on this offense, or do you feel like he was set off a little bit after getting fouled by KD?
No, I don't think that got him going. You know, I thought he already had, you know, was locked in anyway. We got stops and we were able to get out and run. And like I said before, you get a few things in transition, all of a sudden things get a little easier. Then he got fouled on a three. You know, you see 3 free throws go in. That always helps out. So, you know, it was just, you know, we got the ball moving. Once we get the ball moving, it's tough to stop, you know, and we've proven that all year, the last couple of years. So, you know, it's important that we continue to do that. But I don't think, you know, the foul is what got them going. I think we kind of started getting stops on the defensive end, and we let that create offense for us.
Great, thank you. Steph Curry and